Okay. Yeah, we are Gucci on both fronts now. So
Oh yeah,
it does
Popcat
look
to $5.
Popcat to 5. Not gonna lie, it does look pretty good on Twitch.
Does on Twitch, I agree.
But if you wanna be
Sticks,
on the
you need to do
podium-
some cleaning and meal prep. What's going on, mate? What is this?
I'm trying
What is
to
this
like.
organization? It's perp season. What are you
I
doing?
know. I'm
It's
trying
24
to
hours
like.
at the desk.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to like learn to cook more because I fucking never cook. So I cook like 3 things in my entire like I don't change my diet up at all. Like it's like
Yeah.
eggs and like.
Cheery
I mean, I'm
scrambled.
cooking the. Yeah, literally, bro.
What's the bet you were on a Hinge chat or date and she's like, haha, I love to cook at home. And Sticks was like, fuck, I don't actually know how to do that.
I've actually mentioned that to a chick. She's like, do you reckon you should like come over and cook for me? And I said, I only really know how to cook eggs on toast and like tacos.
Kiwi scramble.
And yeah, that's
And
Listen,
cheery
man, I'm
scramble.
starting to think Dwayne Wade could give you a layup for a slam dunk, and you're just like, nah.
I'm just being honest. I didn't want to rock up there and like just make a fucking make a mess of myself.
Yeah.
I was like,
True.
oh no.
I actually knew what she was in for. It's fine.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
You end up making her the eggs or no?
Nah, stop talking to her like 2 days later.
Is lawyer our lawyer friend still on the
Yeah, lawyer's good. I saw her. When did I see her? Saw her Friday, so that was nice.
Nice.
I haven't seen her in a while though because she went up to cause from the Gold Coast. No, it's from the Sunny Coast, and she went up to see like her family, and then she came back. So yes, so now it's good. Good to see the lawyer.
Sticks is on the old hunt.
Yeah, this could be the one, boys. But I've said that like the last 20 times, so probably unlikely. But we'll see.
just keep saying it, and eventually you'll be right.
Yeah, I'll manifest it into existence.
Exactly. That's manifest coded.
Manifest coded.
Oh man, I still have some manifest.
Oh yeah,
bro. I was shilling that coin. That was the coin I was like shilling for ages. I actually made a good amount of money on it, but then I bag held too much of it and it went down a lot.
I obviously did not buy that coin.
It actually did good. I bought it like 1.5 mil and it went to like 11 mil or 10, oh no, 10 mil maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But
it's pretty good.
Yeah, but
it's
it went all the way back down. But I don't know. Still looks not horrible.
Yeah. So
on the menu.
Yeah, it's obviously been a while since we all caught up. I think the last time we did a chat was with Bernie, but
yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
that was like, I think we were talking about stable coins when like everything was like pretty bad looking. Obviously, things have changed the last maybe week or so. What are your guys' thoughts on where we're sitting now, and are you a bit more optimistic about the next few months?
I never changed.
Yeah, I never changed.
Post all the time.
I never changed. But it was more out of me being retarded and just like being delusionally bullish, rather than having like an actual strategy.
Yeah.
I'm up bias on a few major perps. Like I recently just took a sol long and I've been long ETH for a while. I don't really know. Like I think it's pretty. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm pretty keen to just like ride whatever wave back into the range, and then maybe try and build up some fresh powder ready to sort of like not get investment decision fatigue and then just wait for everything to kind of break out to new all-time highs and then just like ape some dumb shit. So that's my kind of plan.
Nice.
Yeah,
good.
but like I think up for like I'm banking on an up next week. Especially with how Friday closed. I thought that was pretty pretty good. We also had some good news with Popcat Binance listing.
Yeah, that was
So
massive.
I think it's pretty good.
Oh,
That was so unexpected as well, because I was always of the assumption that Popcat would get a Binance listing on like a very high volume day or something. Like when we got to $1, that was when I sort of was like, oh, it should get a Binance listing now. But they got one like when it was at like 400 mil or something. So yeah, that was good.
Do you think it's like quite funny that like the timing of like the listings, it wasn't just Popcat, there was like some other
Yeah,
random coin. I can't
dude, the
remember.
Binance cartel, the insider info they have, like they listed it like right before the God candle.
Like everything, well, like they probably caused the God candle, to be fair, but like
Yeah.
but the Bitcoin God candle, if we were to
I
say
mean,
that,
yeah, I meant the
yeah,
Bitcoin,
yeah, yeah,
like in general, like stock market,
yeah,
Bitcoin, like all of
everything
that.
just went kind of nutty, like
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like at the end of last week. Like I've got my journal in front of me, and it was like Monday, it's so over. Tuesday, good pump, full moon. Wednesday, dump. Thursday, Popcat listed on Binance, nice. Friday, Jackson Hole looks good. Saturday, we are so fucking
Jackson
back.
Hole. I forgot about Jackson Hole. What the fuck
Jackson's
was
Hole.
it? What is it? What even is Jackson Hole? Like
It's a
it
physical
was like relevant for
location.
one period in the bear market.
Yeah, it's all like I think 22 and 23, like Jackson Hole was like a thing. That's when I first learnt about it. But yeah, like who cares
Yeah,
about
when
Jackson
prices
Hole
are
anymore?
down, you tend to care more about like actual fucking retarded, boring shit. But then
Yeah,
when prices are
exactly.
up, you don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, I learnt so much about the Fed after November 2021. I did not care about the Fed prior to that.
Yeah, I think everyone. I didn't know much about anything either, so yeah, you learn once price. As I said, you buy in a bear market. You just buy in a bear market. You don't even research. But then when price goes down, then you start to do your research. Start to be like,
I
okay, what's gonna
curse.
happen now? Yeah.
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 Anything that you guys have been looking at?
I bought a fuck ton of NVIDIA.
Did you
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah, I bought like it's like fucking nearly half my portfolio now.
What?
What
No
Yeah.
is
way.
wrong with you?
I've like consolidated everything like into like all these like coins that I had, all these like little like I had coins everywhere, all these like shit coins I had, consolidated all into NVIDIA, Popcat, and Pepe, and that's all I have now.
Really? So you don't have
Yeah,
Soul anymore?
I don't have
Or
Sol or ETH. Like I sold all
What
my
the
ETH.
fuck?
Yeah, I had all this ETH in a wallet.
You
And I
still
just
have a Pudgy?
yeah. I still got all my
Oh.
like I still got JPEGs, Pudgy's puppets, but um I sold all my ETH for NVIDIA. I'm an
wow.
NVIDIA maxi.
Wow.
I don't.
Oh fuck. I don't. Are you allowed on this podcast anymore? Or?
Look, I don't
Nah,
mind
I
because he
still have
sold
more
ETH for it,
Popcat.
so like it's chill.
Yeah, I still have more.
Don't you need like 80% of your net worth in crypto to be in this podcast? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. Nah, I
This
still
is
have more.
worse than being in stables. What the fuck?
honestly, what the hell is this?
Can you walk us through your reasoning, please, sir?
Oh
Kind
no,
sir?
people are gonna be like, he's a TradFi bro now.
He fell in his head.
I still have more Popcat. I think I have like, yeah, I think I have like 50% Popcat, 40% NVIDIA, and like 10%. I don't even. It's like something random, but it's like slightly more Popcat. I'd never sold a single Popcat though. That's the main thing. But in terms
That's
of like
my KO.
the thesis, I don't know. I think just like they're gonna with all the when the rate cuts. I think a lot of these big corporations like Microsoft, Facebook, NASA, Tesla, all of them, Apple, they're all gonna just use NVIDIA's chips. They're gonna buy even more stuff for generative AI, sovereign AI, governments and stuff like that. I genuinely think they could do. I think like Wall Street has a prediction that they're gonna do about 300 billion yearly revenue by 2030. I reckon they'll do that in like 2 or 3 years. So that's just my theory. That's what I think.
Nice. Yeah, I think from like I was after you told me that the other day in the chat, I was like, like the pretty like straightforward like I guess reasoning is probably like there's no competitor for NVIDIA. Like no one makes
No,
like to suddenly like
it's an American
compete.
company as well, so it's like regulatory
Yeah,
friendly. So
yeah. It's pretty hard to compete, right? So
nah, it's yeah. I think it'll be the biggest company in the world. I mean, it's already the second biggest company in the world. I think it'll be like the biggest company by like a long shot. Like it'll be its market cap will be way ahead of like Apple, Microsoft.
interesting.
Yeah, but in terms of that, yeah, as I said, I've just condensed my positions. I had like too much just capital, like, and I thought to myself, I'm like, I've got like capital sloshed around everywhere. I need to I need to consolidate it into like a few, like 3 positions, and that's it. I
To
mean,
be honest, I like
you can,
that.
you can count like Pudgies as like a position as well, but like it's like 3 to 5 positions, and that's all I have.
Great
Yeah,
position.
Yeah.
that's pretty smart, man.
Mm.
That's the way to do it.
It's a lot easier for your mental
Yeah.
just to just have 3.
Yeah, it's just like easy to visualize, and I think it like it's more of like a conviction play, whereas before I had like a lot of money just like sloshing around everywhere else, and it was like, oh,
Random
if this
shit
goes
coins,
up,
yeah.
yeah, if this goes up, it's cool. Then if this goes up, it's all right, and it's like it's not a good way to
I agree.
position yourself. I don't think.
Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, Popcat, fucking loving it.
DDTG Quant in the Twitch chat.
Damn.
First time chatter has requested, Sticks, what percentage of your port is cash? And he is messaging this at 6:22 a.m. In Burgerland on a Sunday.
That's fucking.
Oh shit, I haven't actually like done this kind of calculations. It's like enough for me to live off, but like very frugally. So I'm trying to get like a this is just rough because I haven't actually done the calculations. Probably about 15% cash, let's say.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm like about 85 like all in crypto and then NVIDIA and then like 15% cash. But it's yeah, very it's not like I'm not living like a Chad right now. I'm
No
living
Van
like a
Cleef
poor
for
man.
you right now.
No, not like March and April March and April like 6 months ago. It's more just like yeah, I can live. It's fine, but it's just, I'm not splashing,
True.
Slashing on Chrome.
Is there like a reason why you would pick NVIDIA over like Bitcoin, for example?
Yeah, I had this thought actually, and it's more of a. This is gonna sound funny because I'm contradicting myself, but it's more of a diversification. Because even though I just said don't diversify, I think I've like my whole net worth in Magic Internet tokens is good until like it isn't, but then, but I actually I've always liked NVIDIA. I was buying it in like 2021 and I sold it right before ChatGPT. I sold it like 2 months before ChatGPT like went live. And so I've literally missed like the whole fucking run. But I'm just gonna keep adding fuel to the fire. I think it can go like way higher. But yeah, in terms of like instead of Bitcoin, I think my theory is NVIDIA, like if NVIDIA goes up, usually a lot of other things will go up at the moment. Like for instance, if NVIDIA nails their earnings, I feel like Bitcoin will pump maybe on that as well. But if the NVIDIA doesn't need anything else for it to go up, if that makes sense. I mean, Bitcoin really doesn't either, but I'm just saying, I feel like everything like revolves around NVIDIA, but in crypto land, everything revolves around Bitcoin. So, nah, it's more of like just a thesis on, I think they're gonna do X amount, they're gonna do more, they're gonna sell more. That's just like the theory. Whereas Bitcoin's, it's like, yeah, it's probably gonna go up next year. But I don't really have like a strategy for like when, like for instance, Popcat, I have like a strategy of like when I want to get out. You know what I mean? Like sort of got a strategy of when I want to get out. Bitcoin, I have no idea. Like it could go to 100K and like stop, or it could go to like 250K. And I think it could go to 250K, but Like I don't know, so it's like a bit harder for me to like guess. Whereas like if Bitcoin goes to 100K, I know Popcat's gonna go like really high.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It sounds like it's a pretty like
It's well until
barbell
until it
strategy.
isn't. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a barbell
Yeah.
strategy. It's like I've got my memes, and then I've got like the number one narrative of the
Yeah.
last like 2 years. That it could be like a complete AI bubble that lasts like 5-10 years.
Yeah. Do you think like outside of like the winners that you've picked on the respective chains, is there really anything else that you're like not just interested? Like, you're not interested in?
I like no one with any sort of size wants to bid high FTV coins at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it could change, and I'll have to like
Mm.
flip my bias, and I'll probably end up like missing the bottom or whatever the fuck it is. But it's just hard. Like people, I mean, you know what? This all could completely change when they cut rates, because all this dog shit you will just pump if they cut rates and the economy doesn't crash. Whereas right now, because the rates are high, people are very like selective of what they want to buy. Like people buy Nvidia because it's like the best company on the planet. They don't care about the rates because it's actually like real and stuff like that. Same with BTC. It's like regulatory friendly. It doesn't have much overhang anymore.
Yeah.
Whereas like this dog shit, it's like it's hard to pump it hard, like without the low rates. But as I said, if the low rates come, I might have to think about just fucking going finding one of these. But I do like tier, like as in, I've always been like as soon as it launched, I was always like very, very loud about it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it sounds like what you've picked is just the winner in the shitty environment. And if the environment were to change to an easy mode, why would the winner all of a sudden just be the loser?
yeah, I
Um,
agree.
and if I think the way that you summarized it was quite good when you said like rate cuts could mean positive for like BTC and crypto, but rate cuts high is positive for NVIDIA anyway. So
It's
like if the rates were to
Yeah.
cut,
Yeah.
like it's actually quite smart. I actually really respect this idea because you know I did not think of it like this, and I think the way that you've explained it has made a lot of sense, especially the way that you've anchored to the risk as well in the space. Like unless you are actively going to lose your mind staring at the Popcat Soul chart or the Pepe ETH chart, I actually think just picking the winners for the most retail froth exposure in the crypto space would probably make more sense if we were to get a repeat of what
yeah.
we just had again down the line. So
Mm.
yeah, man, actually that's pretty good, man. I've appreciate you sharing that.
I was like shitcoining just like a few weeks ago, like complete shitcoining, like every day. I was just sitting at home shitcoining.
Yeah.
But like after what's that fucking dog's called? Neuro or whatever the fuck it.
Yeah.
Like when that couldn't go past 75 mil, I sort of just like almost just like threw my towel just like in the bag. I was just like, fuck, maybe this is like, it's just too hard now to like, because for instance, I'm never gonna find a coin at like 200K market cap. I'm just not that terminally in like Telegram shit
You're
like
not
that. I
the
usually find shit at
XJZ.
like, yeah, I'm not like XJZ or like Mitch or anything like that. So like when I find it, it's usually at like 5 mil or 10 mil or something like that.
You're
And I
late
don't feel like I
early.
have any edge buying a coin at like 5 mil or 10 mil, unless it's like the greatest meme of all time. You know what I mean? Because there's just no capital left on Soul Casino until we get like an injection. If we get an injection, I'm fucking straight back in there. I don't give a fuck. But it
Do,
just, yeah, they've just extracted so much money.
do you think like like obviously the high FTV thing is like it's a pretty strong narrative at the moment that like most people don't want to touch the high FTV stuff because
Yeah.
of of all of that, but like it's very easy to attribute like sort of like a hindsight bias on something based off of like price action.
100%.
And like whilst it's probably true that like the coins have gone down only because of like high FTV and like, you know, unlocks, etc. But like there's also probably an aspect of it like the attention wasn't on those tokens, like, and potentially, you know, the last 12 months or so has just been very Solana and meme coin focused. You could even call it like an echo bubble type situation where, you know, some things got bid, but we never really had like that quote unquote like bull market sort of environment yet. Whereas like potentially if we get a turnaround at this current point in time, a lot of those coins might actually run quite harder than most people expect because no one's positioned in them because of this
Yeah.
narrative. So like things like Tier might actually have a proper run again, and like in a really good way when that environment comes.
Yeah, I agree. I've spoken to like a few people, and I do think like Tier will go back to its all-time high at one point. It like I was attributing it similar to like Aptos when Aptos went from like $20 that it died, went to like $3 or whatever, and then when the perfect like conditions came around, it pumped back to like $20 and did like another double top or whatever the fuck it did. But I think a lot of people like short like as well getting to the point where they feel like super comfortable, and I'm keeping an eye on like these coins like Tier like every single day, but I think yeah, it's getting to a point maybe in the next couple of months where people are getting like super comfortable just like as their head shorting these coins, and I feel like in the right environment it might only be like a month or two they could like really like rip hard, as you said. So yeah, got to keep my eye on them. I'm just waiting for those like big fucking. It's hard because the people that buy them, they're not obviously like the dudes that are coming in. They'll just come in when the momentum swings. So and they're obviously not going to hold it for a long term. It's just like going to be a massive momentum trade, but it could like really squeeze super high. So that's the hardest part. I still have some like Tier on milk, like, but not a lot. Like I used to have a fuck ton, but like a fuck ton. But I really hope.
Well, chat
I
asks,
wanted to go up,
is
but
Stick still in Billy?
no, I dumped Billy. Unfortunately, I was bullish on Billy for a long time, and then after the Neuro incident, everything just started to die, and there's not enough liquidity sloshing around. I genuinely thought Billy would go to like, I didn't think it would go to a Billy, but I thought it would go to like 700-800 mil in like all at once. Like I thought it would just continue its uptrend. And I think I had PTSD as well from Shark Cat. It's similar. It's like a similar coin to Shark Cat in the sense that it's like a cute animal. Um, And I don't know, man. Like this is the problem with these coins. Like this, I could be just marking a bottom right here, and it just goes like straight back up.
Yeah, well, he did.
I-
The bro in the chat just called you a fag, so. Yeah.
yeah. No, after Neuro, I was quite bearish on a lot of coins that hadn't got a perps listing yet.
Yeah, true. Nice.
Yeah, it's the casino. Hard to fucking.
Swiss, you've been in your little on your, what's it called, the Delta Discord. You've been talking about Maker and Aave. What's your thoughts and thesis around that?
I don't know if I have any thoughts or thesis around them. I'm just generally just tracking them to see what sort of interest other people might have on them, if they want to trade it or what have you. I have heard talks that people are thinking that there might be like a DeFi resurgence.
Yep, I've seen similar discussions.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
buying DeFi,
just
but
seeing where that sort of
it
goes, I guess.
probably yeah.
We'll have to have Dark on again to talk about it because I think he's quite knowledgeable of that sort of space. Probably share better thoughts than I can.
Yeah, no, nice. I know I did see that you mentioned something around there was like a maker proposal or it was an Aave proposal or something. That can't remember what it was on.
No, so the Threshold network is, I don't want to say in the running because I think it can go anyway, but they've put forth a proposal for their decentralized BTC peg over Wrap
yes.
BTC,
Yep.
of which Aave has a proposal on currently,
Mhm.
and then Maker had a trust announced for it by Grayscale, and just sort
Oh.
of like sensing what the interest was for that, I guess. So I don't own any of them,
Okay.
so I'm not going to make it clearly, but yeah, just generally assessing what sort of interest is in those coins.
Because I'm pretty sure, like the whole Wrap BTC thing, that's around the fact that the actual Wrap BTC is now like partnering with like a Justin Sun type situation. So like
Yeah,
people are
because
skeptical on it.
yeah, so like Wrap BTC there's a custodian involved for that, as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
And so like one share of that custodian is then moving offshores to away from the US to somewhere else. It's like BitGet or something. I can't remember. There was like
Yeah,
or
something like
BitGo,
that. Yep.
something
Big
like that
go,
was.
big get. I can't keep up.
Yeah, and so people weren't too happy about that. But that was the same time, if people were watching, Coinbase put out the news that they were potentially, well, they didn't put out any news. They just put out a post that said CBBTC. So they might be doing their own wrapped version of that. But I think without investing into it, I think it is quite interesting to watch this unfold, because essentially you're going to have some larger DeFi players in the ETH space potentially vote on what they would like to do to go forward. So whether or not the Threshold network's bridge is the most ideal in terms of security that the DeFi protocols are looking for, it does set a interesting precedent, if that's the correct word. I'm a bit tired, but whether or not they want to go for a decentralized option in the future or go back to another centralized option in the future, so like the Coinbase one. So it'll be pretty interesting to see. I don't think the Threshold network one will win out, because I think there would have been more price action towards the underlying token itself, unless the market's completely dead and no one's no one's like willing to take that bet. However, I do think that moving to a decentralized peg option would be pretty cool in the future, and not just resulting to another centralized version. But either way, if it's a centralized version, I'm sure people that are long coin the stock would probably benefit from it as well. So yeah, it's just interesting to watch that sort of unfold, and yeah, see where that sort of leads. But it's pretty well covered on the tier. So if you just typed in, if anyone's listening, just type in WBTC, and you'll have better people, more educated than I am, talking about it, and you can bring yourself up to speed.
Nice.
That's crazy, Swiss. Whoa.
Go away. You said
Oh.
you weren't going to be here, man.
Holy fuck. Bro, I just
Yeah, I
fucking
didn't know
freaked
you were
out
there.
just
What
then.
the fuck?
I was like, where did that noise just come from?
I thought it was
I'd
either
join.
Styx or Z rejoining the chat, but no, it's Tom.
Oh
No.
my god.
Came back early. Came back.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hello. I literally just
Fuck
was
out of
listening,
me.
and I was listening on Sanko, and I was like, oh, I wonder, the DeFi peg. I don't know what's going on here. But whoa,
We're on Twitch
Swiss.
now, bro.
Oh fuck, we're on Twitch too.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
Simultaneous
Oh, yeah.
streaming. Yep.
Ooh.
Live.
Gotta get that link.
Yeah,
we
Twitch has
talked
been
about
so
that.
like generous to us already, because they already called Styx a FAG
Yeah, I got called a fag because of dumb shit. Assuming the dude must be like young.
Now we're all
Yeah.
shadow blocked. Well done.
I'm fucking cancelled now. Awesome.
What? Who is this out here?
No, but I don't know who it was, but he also asked, what are our thoughts on DMT to $500, and what are our thoughts on smoking chicken fish?
Smoking chicken fish. DMT to $500, still undervalued. Market's wrong on that. I bet you I have an idea of who this was.
Come on,
It
man.
was
Name and shame.
Tila OVO Ovis.
Okay,
no.
cool. Never mind. I will rescind my
I
speculation.
thought it was
for,
I thought it was like
forever.
Ethereum Damien or something. I was gonna be like, as if he called me a fag. FAG.
Just come back. Why sticks? That's so rough.
Yeah. I
Surely
must
it'd
have used
be.
him as exit liquidity for
Don't say it.
Tom, you missed out. Stix was giving
Nah,
us
I
his
lost money on
thesis
Billion.
why he's
Huh?
all into NVIDIA.
Oh,
Not all
what?
in. Probably like 40% of the port.
That's fucking
Fuck
a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, it is a
shit.
lot
I like
actually.
that. We've been ranging so long that Stix is like, fuck it, fine. I'll
I bought it like
I'll
a few
gamble
days
on
ago.
stocks.
I bought it like a few days ago, but I was yeah, I was sort of just consolidating. I was also just like buying it in little chunks, but eventually I used the one you showed me, Wonel, the platform you
Stake?
showed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's
I like
pretty
it. It looks
clean.
like
It's
fucking. It
clean.
looks like Robinhood.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's pretty, been using it for
It's
years.
Yeah, I
fucking
used to
nice.
use Stake when I was gambling on like little specky Australian mineral
Yeah, it
stocks.
looks clean as
And
fuck.
Copper.
losing money that way. Literally, that was like my hot copper days. So I
I was
remember
gonna use like CMC, which is like the sophisticated one, but I'm like, nah, I'm a G-Gen. I'm gonna use.
Yeah, I need something like
Stake.
Phantom Wallet right now.
Yeah,
Like, if
yeah. I need a good UX.
CME's too
It's too
complicated. It's like,
boomery,
oh.
bro.
No,
Yeah, it's like it looked like a boomer on there. I was like,
I remember
this sucks.
trying to use ComSec back in the
Oh,
day.
bro, I used ComSec.
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 It's the
Dude,
worst.
paying
brokerage ever.
$20 for fucking brokerage. Anytime you made any
Yeah.
buy or sell.
No matter the size. Yeah.
Yeah, no matter the size,
Yeah.
it's so
And
bad.
this was back in the day when I had like literally maybe like $2,000-3,000 in investable assets, and I was like, oh yeah, this $500 punt on a gold exploration company in Perth is definitely
Cost you
that's
$20
generational
to
wealth.
buy it.
Oh man, but yeah, no, good shit. All
Good
right,
shit.
all in Nvidia. We'll be talking about DeFi coming back and being a thing again.
I think Swiss just mentioned it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
like
do
this.
like it.
Sure.
I do actually like it.
That's the thesis, yeah.
I wish I had conviction on like these coins because they're down so bad and they can rip so hard. But like as soon as they go down 5%, I'm just like, nah, I don't have any
Well,
conviction. I just dump them.
I like it because there's like been a bit of like discussion from, I don't know if you guys checked out the Steady Lads Poad the other day, but they had Kane from Synthetics on, and he was just like, he had like some really good takes on it, but he was like basically like he's frustrated because like Vitalik and like the whole ETH community doesn't really seem to want to support DeFi, and funnily enough, Vitalik's just done a post in response to that in the last hour or so.
Well, it is interesting. I've seen him talking about that like a fair bit, being like, hey, like you've got all of these. It was to do with I've forgotten the exact name of the conference, but there was like 100 different like events and stands over the whole, and like, you know, stages, and like little things for, you know, Ethereum adjacent projects and development. I think it was DevCon. Yeah, it's DevCon.
Yeah, DevCon.
And there wasn't a single thing, like nothing for DeFi. And it was like, what? How can you have 100 scheduled events and not one of them be to do with DeFi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I've seen a couple. I've seen Danger as well talking about the lack of support for DeFi. Like, it's always to do with like these strange consumer apps and like, oh, what about really complex development shit? It's like, how about the stuff that's already got billions in TVL on your chain? What about that? And that's the meme of the guy getting thrown out the window. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
Fridge privacy protocol. Great idea. And then it's like, what about DeFi? And it's like, out.
Yeah. I think Vitalik's, like, just to summarize quickly what his like argument against it was just basically like, if you have yield, where does the yield come from? And he's more concerned with other centralizing forces in other technologies, such as like social networking and all sorts of other stuff. But
That's
yeah.
low-key the most bearish thing I've heard in a long time. Vitalik questioning where the
Alex doesn't
yield
do
comes from.
himself any favors, man. Like,
What the
fuck,
fuck?
man. Him and the ETH Foundation need like a fucking, I don't know what they need. Need
I've
to do some
seen
hardcore drugs. Fix
the
them.
stuff
their
around
brain up.
ETH. Have we talked much about ETH Foundation? Just like the selling, like the whole 100 mil each year figure.
Dude, what the fuck?
I thought these motherfuckers get paid 100K a year. Why do they need to sell 100 million?
Dude, like, I think Swiss posted yesterday. It was like,
believe
countries
in
use
it,
less money than this to like run the
I
entire
know.
country.
I don't actually get
Like
it.
the Democratic,
what are they
Democratic
doing? Are they
Republic
like,
of Congo being like, hey, ETH Foundation, can we get
are
some
they like
money?
using the money to fund new protocols that are worthless? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, fuck.
Yes,
Like, are they just gonna make
probably
another
it.
L2? Like, what's the go?
No, we need more
How many- I think there's
DAOs.
We need more DAOs and more L2s. Like,
You know
a
that
lot
DAOs
more.
stands for dudes arguing online. That's literally it.
That's really good. That's fucking brilliant.
I stole that for the I forgot the name. He's the guy, one of the guys that started Constitution DAO. I like was chatting with him a while back, and he's like, "Yeah. Do you know what stands for dudes arguing online?" I was like, "I'm gonna steal that," and here we are.
You found the perfect moment for it.
There we go.
Yeah,
Drop it right
banger.
in there.
Banger.
Oh, yeah, cool. Hey, I've set up my Twitch now.
Yeah, it's
Let's go.
Twitch is popping. Twitch is popping. Yeah, some dude in chat says no intention equals no users equals no yield. It's because Vitalik has a girlfriend now.
Yep,
Sure.
that's it.
Yep. Having a girlfriend is
I
the
did
most bearish
appreciate-
thing you could do in crypto.
Yeah.
I did appreciate his like, oh, they told me I should be bull posting Ethereum, and then he
That
just
was
uploaded
cool.
a bull post. I was like, yeah, there we go.
That was cool.
A brief moment.
But
I think asking the owner of a chain to bull post is
it's
not great.
bearish.
Yeah, it's not great.
it makes me want to go all in on NVIDIA. I'm not gonna lie.
We just all in NVIDIA. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna like
At least Jensen's only dumping 16 million USD worth of shares a day, so it's like
the
him having
unlocks aren't
100.
as bad. The unlocks are
No,
not as
they're
bad.
not. Considering his net worth's like over 100 billion.
Yeah.
True.
It's like $10.
What's Nvidia's market cap? 3 trillion. Okay, so it's just 3 times Bitcoin. That's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Targeting
me,
69 trillion.
Nvidia seems undervalued then. You know what I mean? Relative to Bitcoin.
Oh no, everyone's gonna leave. We're talking
Yeah,
about
everyone-
boring boomer
Everybody
shit.
stonks.
What's that like?
To be
live
fair, there is no stonk I want to own aside from Nvidia. All the other ones are yucky.
What about Coinbase, bro?
I think I'd rather just own Bitcoin. But Coinbase has outperformed Bitcoin this cycle, hasn't it?
It's
If you're talking
yeah,
from the
yeah,
bottom.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Okay, then Coinbase probably better. But I think Bitcoin's R&R is better right now.
Yeah. I think Swiss
But-
talks about it a little bit, but like if Coinbase pumps, then it's like bullish crypto. Like
Well,
all
if you
these,
just
probably
like,
bullish ETF flows, bullish everything. Because US.
I take such
fucking-
a tiny fucking spread on ETFs. Is the only issue. Like they take such a small.
yeah, but the
small
spread.
custody
But
fee.
if you got the volume, it's like you can have like the small margins but high volume. So
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's
even
just-
with the inflows for the first, like in their Q2, it was like okay on custody, but for the real shit, you'd need like retail froth to come back, where people are like, "I'll pay a 1% fee on hundreds
pay
of
a
trades every day." And it's just like,
Oh, that's-
Dude, I remember.
it's
I
only
remember
like
buying,
that's only
like-
half of SwiftX, so it's fine.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
dude. I have
Yeah.
to like KYC with those exchanges in case like Kraken dies, and it's like so
Yeah.
depressing.
The Australian exchange scene is so sad.
Oh
It's
no.
not good. Like like, you know, what's a meme I can stick in here? It's just like, you know, born to off ramp, forced to use CoinSpot.
They literally don't only let you off ramp like a couple, like not even like 50 grand, I think, a day, which is
Yeah.
like insane. You have to like call them.
I
set up
I
something.
probably shouldn't have said that because I'm going to like an upside event in Brisbane this week, and it's the SwiftX one. So
Oh,
I
okay.
hope
Delete,
they're not
delete,
listening.
delete.
Sorry, guys. We're
You're gonna be
Wi-Fi
like,
Hey,
affiliates
Greg,
now.
can you
So
introduce me to SwiftX? And you'll be like, they heard your comments the other day, bro.
I don't like
get them on
you.
the pod. Just, hey guys, why is your exchange so shit?
I always thought
We
about that.
sponsor
Like,
the
if I was
NRL.
beefing
Yeah.
with someone on crypto, Twitter, like imagine I saw Ansem in real life. Do I just tell him, hey, you thought I was foo and like you're dumb? Like,
So yeah.
Don't worry, he'll always have Mew. It's okay.
it's okay.
Bro, why will he not talk about Popcat? Like,
Oh no!
it was
is
literally
infuriating.
the best performing cat
frustrating.
coin, and he still does not post about it. Like, what the
I don't know,
fuck?
like what the T's and C's are for this like Mew thing. Like, is it like you are the only time you're allowed to talk about Popcat is like when it's under Mew or something? I don't know. Like, fuck me.
Bro.
Oh, like just say just say the cat. The worst part is he like hates ETH, but he's like shilling Mog over Popcat. I'm like, what did Popcat do to you, bro?
Show me
Didn't
where
pay
it
him lots
touched
of
you.
money. That's
Like,
probably it.
what did it do to you? Because I remember I used to shill it when it was like 30 mil,
Yeah.
like back in the day. I remember he was like charting it a few times. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I
there.
remember
I don't
that.
know.
I
With
don't know.
with the dilution of fucking memes, it's not too much of a
It's okay if they got
problem,
perps
yeah.
listings though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
If they're like if
exactly.
they're on Bybit or Binance, I don't care about the dilution. The market will
okay.
figure out the good ones. On the Sol Casino though, that's a problem because the money keeps flowing out. Do you really think these celebrities that extracted money are gambling on new coins?
Literally. I
Uh,
sold the Popcat this morning. Not any of my original stack, but yeah, it was a good moment. I was like, hey, there we go. I bought some during Nuke on Monday.
Oh yes, I
2
remember
weeks
that. You
ago.
bought it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
29
bought
cents or something. Yeah, I remember that actually.
29.9. So just call
Yeah.
it 3. Like it had a 2 in front of it.
I should have bought. I was too fucking scared.
And I was like, nah. And then I sold that this morning, and I'm like, yay, some more stables. And I still have the entire original Popcat stack, but it was just a
Lit.
nice little flip. And I was like, oh, more stables, nice. Counteracts
I
the incredible losses that I've copped on gambling on shitcoins throughout the slide down. So we're good. We're
dude,
even,
I
Steven.
remember that day. Some dude dumped like 800k USD worth of pop.
Yeah.
At, like the
On his
bottom,
Docs
bro.
wallet.
He actually
Docs wallet
forced.
too.
Oh
Was
really?
it?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's
It
got a
was. It
name. He's
wasn't
got a
Crypto
name.
Lynn.
Nah.
What?
It was
Yeah, Lynn sold all of her Popcat.
What?
Oh,
She
What?
did
When?
she actually?
Mm.
Did she even have Popcat? I didn't even know
Mm.
that.
She had
What
like
the
24
fuck?
mil of Popcat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, are you sure Crypto Lynn or that
Yeah,
art
Crypto
chick?
Lynn.
What's her
No,
name?
no, Crypto Lynn.
Oh, what the fuck?
A 24
like-
million Popcat or
What at like the bottom or like recently?
No, recently she sold it like $1, like $24 million worth.
At $1 she sold it.
Mm. Or like she sold like in chunks, but yeah.
At like close to the top.
Mm.
Oh my god, she's a genius.
Actually,
I mean, she won't be
holy
a
shit.
genius when it goes to $5, but
Am I
she's
getting
a genius right
excited
now.
Yeah, I'm like 75% certain.
What
Wow.
the fuck?
Damn.
I
Alright,
did not
go
know
Lynn.
that.
So that's why I wouldn't go above $1 on my limit orders.
Yeah, Lynn was dumb. Lynn and a certain
Send her
Aussie
an angry
who will
DM.
not be
God damn it,
named.
Lynn.
Yeah, I might actually message her, hey, and just send her a pop emoji.
A certain
Won't
Aussie.
work now. It's all over.
Dojo.
Don't mention him. I can't believe he dumped on me. He had so
God.
much. Oh man.
Yeah, no,
Nah, it's all right. The
interesting times,
Binance whales will send us to Valhalla.
Z, what
It's
is
so
what
bad.
are
I'm
your
like,
thoughts? Sorry, you go.
no, no, go.
On
No, I
what,
was just-
Popcat or in
No,
general?
just in general right now, because like you generally only stick to like a couple of positions, and I saw you mention.
And
like,
you don't
Prime.
even do anything. You just sit in them.
Yeah.
Literally, I haven't done anything. I've
Yeah.
done nothing. I've just like a few times a day I'll have a look and I'll be like nice or not nice, and it'll dictate whether it's a good day or a bad day, and then I'll wake up the next day and do it again. And I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything until I need to sell something, right? So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
good.
So are you like still similarly positioned like Popcat, Prime,
yep,
Pudgy?
nothing's changed. I'm so boring. I don't do perps. I'm not doing
Not
anything right
perform,
now.
bro.
I'm just training, like at the gym, and letting my bags do their thing.
Nice.
Fuck
I
yes.
don't know. It's underrated, but it's a bit boring, to be honest. I wish I knew how to do perps and stuff, but I don't.
I don't know.
No,
how
it's
to do
probably better
perp.
that you don't, because
Yeah.
like every
Mental
time I've done
illness.
it, I've like fucked myself up. But like I went through an exercise the other day because obviously it's like tax season, and I like pulled up my Coinly, and it had like when I changed over to my business and like the coins that I'd brought across at the time, and it had the net worth of all of the coins that I brought off at the time, and then I pressed refresh, and it was like the coins at their current market cap value, right? And then I pressed refresh, and then it like updated to like my portfolio, what it's currently worth now, with the with all the buying and selling that I've done. And if I had not done anything from that point in time, I would have been better off. So
Yeah, I'm the
Yep.
same.
There you go.
I've done that so many times with just like with like Soul, with like other coins. Like you're just better off not doing anything, because you just because you tend to just sell at the complete wrong time, and then you'll buy back like slightly higher.
Sure.
So,
I
or
have
you buy
been
back
adding,
break
actually.
even. You'll be buyback, even if you buy back at like break even, like I don't know, you still lose money somehow from like the slippage or whatever. Like you're just better off doing nothing. Like
Sure. I've been
wanna
adding
sell.
fresh a little bit. Like I've been just dollar cost averaging Prime again,
Nah,
just
yeah,
to build the bag up a bit. But
I think
I bought
Prime
some at
probably
like
runs hard.
$5, $5.80. I think I bought some. So,
nice.
Nice.
I mean, it's not bad. But I'm just chilling, and it's just convenient, on ramp to Kraken. It's on Kraken now, so I just buy it straight on Kraken.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I don't have to move it to buy a bit. I don't have to move anything on chain. I just all in one shot, and then I just forget about it in the Kraken. So
nice.
All my Prime's still locked in that staking thing until like end of
I didn't even
September.
lock any in that, but I'm sure that will end up being a good move, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, it probably will be.
I have like no
It's been
coins
painful.
on centralized exchange. Actually, no, I do have the Popcat that will cover my cost basis that I plan on selling at $1.43. I actually listened to Tom, and I moved like a tiny amount of it to Bybit, and I'm gonna sell it at $1.43. Somehow it like won't go through on Dupe or something like retarded. So
It's
Good idea.
true.
Yeah, definitely
kept
goes
a
through
tiny
on.
amount on Bybit.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I have some there too.
Is my
It
cost
definitely fucking
basis.
won't go
I did
through.
And I
the
keep
same
the rest
on
for $5.
Kraken. Yeah.
Because I remember when it was going to $1, I looked and I was like, the wick was so small that I was like, I probably wouldn't actually go through on chain.
The worst
like-
part is it like stayed at 98, 99 for ages. Like I don't know, it's just like better off. Like,
I'm pretty sure we were streaming at the time. Like, surely, guys, surely it'll keep going.
and it
from
was like
here,
a 98, 99 for ages as well.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it just didn't go above
There's
it
so
there.
much opportunity.
Like you could just dump it. Oh wow, like $1,000, $2,000 less.
Just waiting
Oh.
for that extra cent, bro. That's all.
Come on. And it's like, literally, it's like if you just fucking yeeted at 99 cents, you'd have, borderline zero impact. But it was like, no, it must be $1. And I'm actually fucking broke.
Nah, my theory was like once it went above $1, it goes like straight to like $1.10, $1.15 or something.
that
So I
was
was
the
like
same.
in like a wick. So I was like, I'm waiting.
Do you know what's been the
Oh,
most
fuck.
painful coin to hold? Take a Bitcoin.
Ah, dude, I have
Just
like
pulled up the chart.
couple
Like,
$1,000 in that coin.
I think I've got like 5 grand.
It's like the only coin left in my MetaMask.
It's like, fuck me.
The only the only hope left on ETH.
Yeah, I had a lot of ETH in there, and I have a
Please.
couple $1,000 of tick of Bitcoin, and I never want to. I never want to sell it.
When this thing runs, surely it's got to run the hardest of all
Tick
of
of
the
Bitcoin.
memes. Yeah.
It's.
Like,
I saw Base 16Z actually said it's the most organic meme of this cycle. I actually agree with him.
dude, it's been in the same
It's
range
so organic.
for 12 months.
The chart like just shows like how organic this meme is. Like there is no like fuckery with this meme. It's just pure like
It is the longest
this is
fucking range of all
this
time.
just this 100% is gonna go like really fucking high when it breaks out.
Yeah.
Chris, how do you feel about Take a Bitcoin ATM, looking at charts and shit?
Me.
Yeah.
Well, the hackers turbo dumped my pot of
Oh,
coin
yeah.
at the lows. So
Oh fuck!
Oh,
I actually
sorry.
forgot about that.
Fuck, that's right. I remembered this. I should have caveated with. I know this may be a touchy subject, but do you have any? Did you have any pot of coin left at all?
nah, the actual
fuck it, I swear you
trade
still
chunk
had like
was.
half. Oh, that was your DMT. Fuck, I'm sorry for bringing that up, dude.
No, no, it's all
Yeah,
good,
I'm
man.
sorry.
I still
Hey
have.
man, what's your tick of Bitcoin? It's like, well, if I had
Oh,
any.
dude.
Yeah, you're such an
Oh.
insensitive cunt. Yeah,
Oh.
no. I still hold the free NFTs.
It's
Which are
Brotatos.
juicy. Like they've actually like not done too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
yeah,
considering.
as far as memes go, like I think it's it's definitely my favorite. I
Dude, fucking
don't know if I'll buy back in to it, but yeah, just have to wait and see.
Okay.
Like I was kind of invalidated on the whole investment idea anyway because I was banking on the fifth breakout, but then it ranged again. So if I was to buy it
Yeah.
again on the same principle and thesis that I bought originally, it kind of just doesn't make much sense to do that. Just on the basis that it should break out, because essentially it's not even the best performer on ETH. It was kind of just like I think this is due to go to $1 because it's so low here and it's going to break out of the range just because the sellers are out of tokens. But the sellers actually found more tokens on the fifth attempt and then reverted. So
Every fucking time, man.
It's actually a crazy chart. I feel like though once it does break like out,
It'll be
has
the
to.
hardest.
You know what would be so
point.
depressing if it like breaks out from 25 and it like tops at like 28. I'll actually probably commit suicide.
But if it did break out, I think that'd be pretty wholesome. After watching one of the Steady Lads about exchange listings and stuff like that, I became a bit of a pessimist because a lot of the organic stuff, unless they've got money to like lobby exchanges or KOLs, there's like a pretty decent chance it will just stay under the radar for eternity.
That was what I was worrying about Popcat. I was like,
yeah, well, like if you just look
organic.
at Brett, like Brett's like $1 billion, and you know, like even Base 16 put a tweet out about it. He's like, yeah, congratulations to the 15 people that invested in it.
How good was
Yeah,
that?
and so there's plenty of like that's why I'm like kind of a little bit put off all this shit currently because it's just like even if you do the due diligence and invest in things that are organic before exchange listings, there's no telling if they'll actually get on there because it's not like value extracting to a certain degree. But yeah, I don't know. I still hold the NFTs. I think the NFTs from a community perspective are good. I think the coin will always be there and I think it can break out. But like, why would you own it in comparison to like Pepe or Mog or some of these other coins that are on ETH that are, to put into better perspective, just a little bit more appealing to hold.
Man, Pepe surely has to fucking flip Shiba very soon. Like, it just has to. I'm actually like physically frustrated that it's like hasn't flipped it yet.
Yeah, it's just like ranging. Yeah.
What about you, Wonel? What are you holding these days, and
You're
what are
still
your
with
investment
Maxi.
thesis?
Yeah, I'm still like I like whiff. I think like obviously I've held this shit for forever, and I'm like a lot of it's just bag
Cost
bias,
basis is so low.
right? And my cost basis is low, and like it is bag bias, and I understand that it is bag bias, but like when I the reason I've kept holding a lot of this stuff has just been like, okay, like we've had these like seasons of like different meme coins and that, but like it kind of reminds me of like the reason I held my Pudgy from the like 2021 was just like it's a cultural moment, and the whiff was like the meme coin that started the meme coin season per se, because like you could argue it was bonk, but like bonk was like a VC coin project that turned into a meme coin, but it wasn't really a meme coin. But like whiff was like the first real meme coin
Organic
on Solana.
meme coin.
Yeah. And then like because every other meme coin that ever exists on Solana is always compared to whiff, and so like my theory is whiff needs to do multiples and probably needs to like push past its like previous all-time high before any of the other Solana meme coins can sort of have their billion-dollar moments, if you know what I mean. And so
Do you think whiff breaks new all-time highs?
yeah, I think with probably like a lot of people are calling for like plus $10, like plus $20 whiff, which I think is just stupid. But like I think 10 is like reasonable if we get like a full PVE up only season when like valuations just seem ridiculous.
Yeah. What's the market cap of whiff now?
1.9 billion.
Yeah. Okay.
So like from a chart perspective, I'll just pull it up. So like from a chart perspective, what I've looked at is like we've touched the $1 mark basically when we had that breakdown before, and it's done like a higher low recently on the daily, and then it's done a higher high as of yesterday. Whereas before it did a lower low on the daily, and then it did a higher high, but then that higher high turned into a lower low. So like I had a similar thesis of where I'm sitting at now, because I was like daily EMA trend was broken, which was great. It kept running, but then it like sold off, and then it broke the daily trend again, and then made another low. But like the preceding higher high that it had made was coming from a lower low, whereas like this time we've made a higher low first, then made a higher high, then broke daily trend, which is different to the previous like trend break. So like from a chart perspective, I'm kind of looking at like, okay, if this section here, like from the high to this part here, which is like a $2.20 was like the range, like what I'm looking for is like a break back into this range of some sort, and maintaining this like daily trend structure break. And then from like a whiff sol chart perspective, which is probably the better way of looking at it, again it's broken its daily trend, which again it did at the same time that it was there last time. And when it was there last time, I was like, okay, this is kind of the final boss, which was like the last this like little structure here. So I was kind of looking at like, if it can break that, then it'll continue, but if it doesn't, then it'll go down. And lo and behold, it went down, and I didn't sell because I'm a fucking retard. But
Oh, it's going
anyway,
to $10 anyway, man. It'll be fine.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. So, but in terms of like the range structure I've been looking at, it's broken back. Like it did, like it broke under the range, retested the support of that, came back down, broken above that support. Now it's sort of like retesting that support from a whiff sol perspective. So to me, like if you've broken it, you've retested it, you've broken down again, but then you're coming back into it, like that's more bullish than the first time that it broke down afterwards. So if this truly is the you know, Bitcoin and like and everything I always do is always in context to Bitcoin. So like if WIF was doing that but Bitcoin looked like dog shit, then I wouldn't be as excited about it. But I think like where Bitcoin's sitting chart wise, it's looking good-ish, because it's sort of like, okay, we're breaking it's one big long range. You could argue that it's a downtrend that it's in. So what you don't want to see, like on a Bitcoin perspective, is like making another lower high, like somewhere like sub 68K. But if it breaks 68K, then I think WIF definitely does like a $10 run. And then if it does do a $10 run, then I think like you'll see most other Solana meme coins in that period of time sort of get exhausted. Like and like you'll get like a liquidity concentration on like the winner, because it like WIF is clearly the Solana winner of the cycle. I think Popcat as the first cat coin that's done what it's done, I think it does higher multiples, but like the risk reward on it, it's different because you know, the downside risk of Popcat's probably is much bigger. So I've my like main bags are probably between WIF and Popcat at the moment. And they're all just like beta plays to accumulate more Solana. Solana's been my cycle thesis. So I'm just trying to get as much as Solana as possible using these sort of meme vehicles, such that when I do get as much Solana as possible, I try and, you know, rotate that into USD and Bitcoin at the end of it, and probably a portion of ETH, and like have some Bitcoin and ETH that I just live with forever and happily draw down, but then walk out with a bit of cash in the end as well. So like that's my plan, because like I think Bitcoin and ETH are going to be on much different trading regimes than like ever before because of the ETF, and I don't think you'll get like the, you know, 90% or 80% like drawdowns that like you were getting before, just because like the situation's different. I think you'll get massive drawdowns. I just don't think you'll get the same drawdowns. Just because the ETFs exist. And I think Bitcoin and ETH will go like through a really long, boring, grindy up and down, but like it'll be like not this huge,
not as
volatile sort of situation, which you can kind of see is like sort of happened like post ETF. And I think like most crypto natives are not Bitcoin holders. Most of them are either ETH holders or Solana holders, and as a result, like I actually believe that if we're gonna get like a full PVE season and like proper up only, ETH is the thing that needs to run really hard, not Bitcoin. And the reason I think that, I've said it for a long time, that like I hate ETH, but because ETH is the most over allocated to coin. But when ETH had its last up only season, which was back in Feb to March, that was when we had that huge run with every other coin. That was like the bull market back in early like Q1 this year. And I think
that does make sense actually.
Like, so
I think it's
it
signifies alt running. I mean, Solana has been like a good risk on Signal. Like if Solana pumps really hard.
Yeah,
good
Solana
for
BTC
memes.
looks really good as well. Like Sol BTC, like I've had this like circled for a long time. It's just ranged there for forever. It looks really good. Sol ETH still looks really good, right? Like both charts look amazing. So I think like the Sol ETH or Sol BTC trade continues to like work, but and then as a result of these charts working, the most obvious betas are the meme coins on those chains. And like most people don't buy WIF. I still don't think WIF's the meme coin that like most people hold. I think there's large holders, but I don't think it's like the average Solana user's coin because it's already pumped.
I think the average person now is trying to find stuff that's sub 50 mil market cap,
exactly,
conditions
everyone
aren't
wants to
actually
whiff
suited.
fractal, but no one wants to buy
Yeah.
whiff, right?
Yeah.
So
No, I don't think the conditions suit
There's
doing
too
that.
many coins.
Yeah, there's actually just too many coins.
There's too
Not
many
much to do,
coins.
bro. Just pick one now and just chill.
Pick one that has a perps listing.
Yeah. There's some pretty wild stories from unnamed sources about some people that jammed like many million into whiff, essentially at the local top, and some other things. You know, can't.
yeah,
gotta,
I just want them to do the same, but at $10.
and I'm literally like, hey, where can we get some more of that? Everyone's like, oh,
I
fuck.
saw the top whiff holder added to his bag today.
yeah, he did. He's got
It's got like 50
77
million.
mil
70,
now.
70, that stuff. Yeah.
If you're bullish on memes, you kind of have to be bullish on whiff.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
Like,
bullish
if you
Solana
think
memes, you
Yes.
whiff has to go up.
Yeah.
because then it also hits other people's targets, and then they sell and they buy more fucking memes lower down. So it's like, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it just signifies, Solana
you
memes are
need your
good.
wealth effect. I mean, other shit can
What's-
still run heaps. Like Popcat's a good example of that. And just
Yeah,
like
I think
other
Popcat's in a
things
unique
store wall.
situation because of the cat coin side of things. Like
Yeah.
there hasn't been a cat coin yet, and
Cat coin.
it's obviously the chosen one so far.
100% the chosen one.
It's the more
There's
organic.
no way Mog. There's no way Mog or Mew are the chosen. cat.
It's got a better-
Mog
it
shouldn't be
sounds-
classified as a cat coin.
As a
let's be
cat,
real.
I agree. Mog. I like Mog. It just shouldn't be classified as a
Mm.
cat.
I don't even think Mew's a cat. It barely looks like a cat.
Mew's such a forced cat.
I love
I
it.
don't even
Ask,
know what it
hey Z,
means.
what's your opinion on Mew? Fuck
A
that
fucking
thing.
alien, man. It doesn't even look like a cat. Fuck that coin.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I
but
hate that
yeah,
coin so much.
I think Z's first inspection of the ticker, like when he actually called it at what 17 mil and was just like, it's the good ticker, it's normie friendly, this is the one.
He's like, my
hold this.
fiance. I showed my fiance, and she did all she did was. So I thought that was a good
Sure.
coin, and I'm like, yep, that makes sense.
When dealing with left curve markets, you just have to have a left curve thesis, and that's it.
Exactly.
It's
It's
just
pretty
like-
simple.
it's-
Don't worry about the tech, you know.
I remember
Exactly.
when Z shielded, I like typed up Popcat because I like wanted to look up like all. I mean, I'd seen it before, but I was like, I wanted to like look up all the variants of gifs or memes or whatever. And I just went on the website, and for like 2 minutes, I was just popping it. And I'm like, yep, this is the coin for me.
this is the one I like.
This is the one I
I
like.
like that someone fucking edited the Wikipedia page on CZ's thing of like he has a cat called Pop.
Was that not real?
I
I
think
don't
Yeah,
know
wasn't
if
that-
it's real. I think
Oh,
that
was it not?
I think
don't
that
know.
was someone went in
I'm assuming it
Wikipedia.
was Photoshop.
I
easy.
feel like you're fudding Popcat right now, Tom. Thank you.
I mean, no, it's totally real, guys. Don't worry. Let me have a look.
Oh man.
Cat. Or it was.
I'm just happy we got the Binance listing. That was like
It was
that was the
Photoshop.
last thing I care about. And then now all you got to wait for is good conditions and price goes.
Oh yeah.
literally
Also,
down.
CZ's being fucking released in September. Come on,
yeah, what the fuck? Like, how crazy is that?
he's out, dude.
So
CZ
is he
released
out,
date.
out or is he like on house arrest?
No, he's out.
Oh,
He's out.
shit.
I'm pretty sure he's already on
quick.
halfway house now.
Oh, he's already
September,
out.
September
Fuck,
29.
it must be
dude.
good
He's-
having money. You like spend like 2 weeks in jail, and then
It's
you
like-
go get
No, it was
stay at a
4
house.
months. It was 4 months. Like, I love that it was 4 months. Like, it wasn't
Oh,
like
like
5
4
months.
years.
It
was 4,
4
yeah.
months. Yeah.
Wait, so it was 4 months all up, but like he spent half of it like at home. Is that right?
No. He just came out of He just came
Came out of prison on August 22nd, but he's very much like he's like in a
okay, so he spent
halfway
like
house.
Okay, so he spent like 3 or 4 months in prison.
But he's
Mhm.
fully released on September 29th.
Kind of
Which means
crazy. how he
he'll.
actually
The
went
first
to
thing I hope he's gonna do is just open up the fucking Binance tab and be like, crack his knuckles and get to fucking work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
an
yeah. I
I
Asian
don't think he's
dude.
allowed back in the exchange.
Asian
though.
whales love
Yeah.
the popping cat meme. I hope he just.
Definitely not. They're not gonna be like, hey, buddy, you want to? Hey, here's this crypto wallet again. Off you go. Have fun. Where did he?
What about the
Yeah, I don't know what-
telegrams here?
Well, I'm curious. 'Cause I'm like, I haven't actually looked into like whether or not he's been prohibited from trading. I don't think he has. I don't think he's been barred from because he wasn't charged on like I don't think he had any conditions. Like Sam Bankman-Fried is banned forever from like buying or fucking selling securities on
Uh,
behalf of other people. Like he's done.
But,
Like he
but
can
like,
never
how do you manage that? I don't know.
yeah, you can't.
with
Especially
crypto.
with
It's like
dexes
you
and
don't
stuff
think
like
that
that.
CZ's got some fucking
It's like my
spare wallets on a
theory
laptop.
about. It's like my theory about the people that work at Binance that do like all that shit. And I don't know, they can just whip up a Phantom wallet when Popcat listed and just market buy it. Like, how are you gonna stop them, bro?
As if you wouldn't. As if you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think that's called insider trading, which
Oh,
is now
Pelosi
commonly known as
fucking
the
has been
cabal.
doing it for years. So we need to find our crypto cabal. We got the Oz cabal bidding podcast. That's all good.
It is kind of funny that we kind of memed like Popcat being listed.
We actually memed it in like as an Oz cabal. Like so many Aussies are like Popcat whales.
Like
So
I
funny.
do wonder like if it wasn't like how much effect like
Yeah, I'm interested.
it is.
It's all
interesting.
Satswasi.
Yeah, it is also sassy.
It's all Satswasi and Dojo.
Misinformation?
Did you guys see the Pudgy pump recently? Like
Pudgy's
Yeah,
win?
it's good to see Pudgy's above 10 again. I was a bit
Yeah.
down.
even like
I have to be
Bored
double
Apes went
digits.
back up and like quite a
Yeah,
few
Bored
others.
Apes pumped really hard actually from how badly they were down.
I
But
almost bought one the other week.
I bought Ape. Oh, dude, I could never buy
Ooh.
one. I'll tell you why. Because as soon as it
Couldn't
goes
do
down
it.
like 0.1 ETH, I'm like, nope, this is the shittest thing ever. I'm selling it.
That's exactly why I didn't buy it. But I was
Yeah,
like,
I couldn't justify it if it went down because I'd be like, I'm such an idiot. I bought a fucking Bored Ape. But if it
Bored
went
Ape.
up, I feel like I'm a genius.
It would
Gotta
actually be
beat out,
worse
boys.
than
Sorry.
Hey,
No
all
worries.
right, bye Z.
Love you,
Sorry, let's go.
Is
Z.
Bye bye.
it-
No, love you too. Bye bye.
Good night.
I'll go in
Bye.
like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd feel bad about losing money on Tron, but I would be inconsolable if
dude.
I had to sell a Bored Ape at a loss.
At a loss. At like
Like
being
if I had
down
to
like
actually
95%.
capitulate, dude, not just 50% in
No,
like
I'm
a
saying
year's
like it's
time.
down 95%, thinking I'm gonna buy it now, and then it goes down like 2 or 3%. I'm like, I'm out. Like this sucks.
Falling knife, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nah, I could never. I could
what are
never.
they at now?
Probably why I bought 'em.
I just, dude, I
13.8.
can't own one, man.
Like, can you imagine just be like, I'll just put it up on the screen, but it'd be like, fuck, I own this ugly ass fucking monkey. And I thought this
Literally,
was a great
bro.
idea.
And it's like down, like you lose like an ETH in like a few days. I'll be like, oh,
Oh,
what have I
man.
done? But
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
no, they come pretty hard.
13.8. What the fuck?
Remilio is like only an ETH at the moment as well.
Oh,
It's
that's
interesting.
good.
We
I
should
like
wait in.
Remilios, but I like Retardios more. So
Yeah.
that's
Mm.
where I'm like,
I fucking bought my
on a
Remilio
crossroads.
before like Retardio.
yeah, I've all my Remilio. I'll take an L on that. But
How much are cousins right now? Like 12 or something?
oh, if they go sub 10, I
Oh,
might have to.
15. Oh,
Oh,
It's not
fuck.
bad. It's not bad.
15.8. That's pretty solid.
Little
God, I
Pudgy's
find it
Dude,
so
back
good.
remember the night they were like 4, Tom, and we're like, I'll buy some in the morning. And then
I panic bid one at 7 and was like, oh yeah, got one.
like the next morning they were like 8. I'm like, oh fuck.
They were at like 21 at one point, and I was like, oh man.
I swear they got to like nearly 30. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep. That's a minimum 50 NFT, 50 Solana NFT.
I feel
Retardio,
like
we'll get,
Azuki's
it went to like
should
1
do well. Sorry.
Azuki's.
Ah,
Azukis are
they're good.
cool. I like the look of Azukis. I just don't like the
They're-
brand. They
Yeah,
fucked
they're
it
like
up so bad.
4 ETH. Like Remilio's a 1.08. Holy shit. I feel like a lot of these, like in like 6 months from now, we'll be like, oh my god, I could have bought this at this
Yeah.
price, but I didn't.
100%.
True. This actually
like
feels
the-
like one of
like,
those moments
Visually,
where
Azukis are amazing, but
this would be like first episode where we talked about missing whiff at 10 mil. Like, oh
You know
man, it's
what?
only a 10 mil. Fuck. Well,
no, I can't
oh.
buy Azukis because the smaller collection looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's like I'll feel so stupid if it goes down. I'll be like, oh, no wonder they went down. The fucking what
Is
are they
it
called?
true
Azuki
that,
elementals?
Is it true that fucking D-Gods were bridging to TON, and then the TON guy got
That
arrested?
rumor was good. Nah, that can't be true. If it is, I'll like
I couldn't
whatever
find
Frank the
anything
God
to
does
like.
in shorting.
Yeah, I was like, surely that can't be real. But I'm like,
Nah,
that's real.
it's not.
That's funny as
I
fuck.
think it was a funny joke someone made, like,
Yeah.
which is funny. Beach ditch. The top.
The ton guy with his 100 kids.
Oh yeah, he's like fucking. What's he doing? Like donating sperm or something, or is he genuinely
Yeah, something like that.
banging
Yeah,
chicks? Oh, okay. That's crazy.
it is crazy. Well-
Lol, fucking D gods. Oh, listen, of all the
Have you
things
seen
I
his
could never
interview?
buy, Bored Apes are probably like one above. So depending on how we're scaling it, but I could literally never buy a D god.
Nah, yeah, I think I'd
could
buy the
make
ape before a D god.
like $100,000 tomorrow, but I have to buy a D god. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's like I'll give you $100,000 to buy a D
I could
god
buy
right
5
now. No.
Bored Apes before I'd buy a D god. Let's be real.
Same.
Legit, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to ever own one because it's on a blockchain and it's permanent, and I don't want that.
But apes are like hyper cringe. But
I'd rather
apes
buy
are hyper
nigger butt
cringe.
token and explain
Yeah.
that to my accountant than try and buy a
Dude,
D-God.
I remember on that Monday nuke, I think it was the Monday nuke, yeah, or the Sunday, I can't remember. It was like one of those days. Everything went down like 20-30% on Soul Chain. Gigabyte token went up like 60%, like to all-time highs. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, this is crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Nah, some of the coins.
That was
man.
quite funny. That was like seeing that coin just run. I was like,
Everything else
"Ah."
like was down 30%. Like I was so confused.
And it was just Mitch being like study, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit. I was like, we are so far from any like hope.
Oh man,
It just
Mitch
made
is
it
so
almost
funny.
like more depressing because I was like, oh god,
Yeah.
my bags are down like 70% right now. And then I'm like, oh, what coin's pumping? Oh, for fuck's sake.
I
All right.
just saw Swiss's meme on Sticks buying NVIDIA. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Holy
Wait,
shit.
what happened? Let me see. I'm gonna look so stupid if
It's
they
the
miss
fat
earnings, but
GF
whatever.
meme. It's so good.
Let me have a look.
Where are we at?
Wait, did you? Where is it,
I'm,
Swiss?
I'm sharing it on my. I'm sharing it on
I'm
my
so stupid.
thing right now.
Oh, here we go. I've got it.
Crypto Swiss 827. You've outdone yourself.
This is so funny.
That's so good.
Oh, that's
so
good.
funny. Watch them like miss earnings and it drops like 15% in a day.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
I'll delete my
Monday
post if that
open was
happens.
just like terrible.
Yeah, I'll be like, fuck. I mean, I bought them like my cost basis is like lower because I bought them on like Wednesday, I think, or Tuesday. I can't remember, but still would suck.
Would suck. I've just been scrolling through some charts. Do you know what chart actually doesn't look too bad? Dime.
Dude, if Dime, it'd be funny, like, because it'd be funny because, like,
Even say
if it actually went up, I would laugh.
Holy shit.
It's Dime.
But you know what? It
Listen,
has to
all
go
the
up. Like, it's
things-
down, what, like 95% or some shit?
Mm.
Or 90%? Like, I don't know.
Dime feels
85?
like one of those new. Well, I'm like, okay, it's a new product. It's new infra. It's the whole. I don't know what the fuck the tech does, but it's all the roll apps stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I
well,
feel
if
like if
anything's
Tia
gonna
pumps
have,
Dime, you want
Yeah,
a
it
long
has to.
time, it'd pump
Yeah.
harder.
That's true.
Yep,
That's true.
it's
I feel like if
beta.
because I feel like it'll be like a delayed pump and you can dump into Dime and it'll just pump.
But I just feel like of all the new like vaporware chains, like of all the new things that have come out, like, well, I mean, it's
So
think about it,
many.
like, I remember seeing the founder like comparing its launch to Solana's, and it's like, okay, so it's running a market cap of 350 right now, but it's got
Who
an
did
FTV
this?
of
Vininsky or whatever his name is.
1.7 billion. No, it was the
Oh.
actual founder of Dime was like, oh, everyone's shitting on it for being high FTV, but they don't know that Solana also launched. And I'm like, no, very,
Solana's
very
FTV
different,
was way less.
way less. But yeah, I do think from like a catching a bid perspective,
It
it's
looks cool.
shiny, it's new, it has the promise of something else to be built on top of it. And I'm like, from a longer term perspective, even though it's funny to be like, lol, all this shit's down bad, predatory high FTV for sure. I'm not buying it. I already have some. So it fits my bag bias. But yeah, I just think that it's the new tech. I haven't looked at unlocks. Well, I remember having like a quick glance at it a while ago and being
It
like, oh
wasn't
yeah,
that bad, but yeah.
it wasn't too bad, but I don't know what the vesting periods
you
are
know what the
like
problem is
for
with
certain
these.
people who own it. So I'm like,
Do you know what the problem is with these coins like Dime? Is like if I bought it, it's the same problem I have with like a Bored Ape. Like if it starts to go down, I'll be like, I'm such an idiot. Like
That
I'm
is
Yeah.
such
so
a
true.
It's like-
That is true.
like but if it goes up, it's like, oh my god, this is like
I'm
I'm
a
such a
fucking
genius.
genius.
But
Yeah,
as
yeah.
soon as it goes down like 10-15% for my entry,
You're
I feel
like,
I'm like,
fucking
what have I
retard.
done? Like, like
Okay,
it's so dumb.
So speaking of crazy coins that like you probably would never buy, Tron.
oh fuck yeah,
Have you
Uh,
seen
Yeah,
that
like-
chart?
I'm not participating in the.
Dude,
Have you
it's
seen the
fucking-
chart though?
saw the
Of
bull-
like just Tron?
yeah,
Like the actual base
No,
rate?
it looks, it's beautiful.
It's
yeah.
about to break all-time highs
fuck,
from
It's fucking
from
crazy, dude.
2021.
that's actually crazy. I would
Yeah.
not have expected this at all.
I was
It's
looking
gonna
at it,
fucking
like,
break
dude,
its all-time highs before E.
It's I was looking at like because it's got the new sun pump shit on it.
Did you
Like
see that
those-
bull coin?
Yeah, it got rugged.
Oh yeah,
Wait, they get rugged?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god, that was a cabal
Ruh-roh.
pump if I ever seen one.
Yeah, there was like four people in the Telegram chat or something that was the same person.
Oh my god, that's so fucking coordinated and
Oh
very
no,
fucking
it's
retarded.
pumping again. This bull coin's pumping again.
What's it at? Like, I swear it went really high.
350 million.
What? The...
What the fuck? Okay, maybe I've been.
Justin
fading.
Sun is just pumping this
Yeah,
coin.
and Sun Wukong.
what in the fuck?
Or Sun
Wukong, Sun Wukong.
It's.
Yeah, it's the
I've been
new.
playing that game. It's
that's-
been pretty good.
It looks fucking awesome.
Some guy
Okay.
bought
I need
a
to buy
grand's
it.
worth of Sun Wukong at the Lowe's and turned it into 750.
Oh my,
It's crazy.
750 grand. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But if you
Aave
look
looks
at-
good too.
If you look at revenue on Tron, it's really solid. Like it just
Well,
just
Tron-
reached all-time
Tron was
high
a good-
revenue from Sun
Good
Pump.
chain like beforehand, like in terms of like because all of the stable coins get used on Tron. So like Tron was like one of the better looking charts for a long time, and then
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Doesn't everyone use it for stable coins?
yeah.
Well, a lot of dude, like
if you
it's probably
transfer
one
like
of
what I
the
don't-
best.
this is-
USDT, it's the
this is
best.
what
When
I
you're
don't-
putting USDT at large sizes, like I can't
Mm.
divulge
like Tom
who.
does every time he gets
but-
paid.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I can't expressly divulge specifics, but lots of firms and things use Tron to pay out stuff. So, and I just think it gets heaps of use for stablecoin. Like I know a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, like I do USDT payments on Tron,
I always wonder, like,
and I'm like,
when
shit,
I'm
okay.
when I'm on CT and I don't like I feel like I'm in like one side of crypto and then there's like a whole other side of crypto. Like I don't see the people that buy like I don't know shit like
Dude, it's
yeah.
normie crypto. It's like
Yeah, like
shit that
normie
happens
crypto,
on
like,
YouTube,
people that
shit
buy,
happens
like-
on Instagram. and
even
you're
the
like,
meme coins, like shit like
Like
Brett
Brett.
and all that. Like I don't see anyone that
What?
buys that shit.
yeah,
I
and then
don't
like
know,
a
I'm just in an
random
echo
person
chamber
on
there.
it. Like yeah, like Swiss
sorry,
has those stories of
someone
like
in Twitch made an account called Protege's mum and said Tron to flip ETH.
Bro, if Protégé's listening, I'm
No,
sorry, but
he is. He was in
He's-
the
he's
chat
in here?
before. He was
why
in the
the
chat
fuck
before.
did you short Popcat as a hedge but long ETH? Like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
You got to do it the other way around. You long.
Yeah, do it the
Popcat
other
and
way around, bro.
Yeah.
Or long both.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Nah, Protégé
No
just
hate,
made
no hate.
8K off a poker game before. He was DMing me.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
okay, all
Good
right.
on him. Now he can do what he wants, I guess.
I I
Fuck.
said you should buy Popcat. So
Yeah, tell him to accumulate more Popcat.
yeah, I actually told him to buy Bitcoin, but anyway.
Ticker Bitcoin.
Yeah, if you could
Yeah.
only
He's an
buy
ETH
one
maxi. He
crypto
should own
asset,
Ticker Bitcoin.
if you could only buy one crypto asset, what crypto asset would you buy? Like if you had to hold it for the next 10 years and someone said, all right, you got a full port
10
one thing."
years.
10
Bitcoin.
years.
Bitcoin.
okay.
Yeah, and
I
Right.
can't be bothered trying to like guess.
I've just read the room.
Because
And
if Bitcoin
everyone's
dies
right.
and everything
That's
dies. you know what I
crazy.
mean?
Hell yeah, cool.
Yeah. Dude, okay, so I was at a barbecue yesterday. It was like my friend's, like one of my like close friends' birthdays, and we had a barbecue. And this is like dude I spoke to probably this time last year, It was almost exactly this time last year because it was his birthday last year. And it was the same
Yeah.
friend, like the same mutual friend. Or like, well, it was his friend that I know. Anyway, dude, like last year I was talking to him and he's like, yeah, I'm a trader. Like but he like does Forex trading and like he's into like, support resistance and, all of that sort of shit. So I was like, yeah, cool. Anyway, I was talking to him yesterday and then he knew that I was like into crypto. And then he's like, do you do like Ripple? I was like, wait. And it took me a second to like realize that Ripple was like XRP. And I was like, are you really telling me to like, do I like trade Ripple? I was like, bro, that's just a meme. But like, bro was like full
No, but
serious.
they actually take it serious, those people.
Yeah, no, he was full serious about it too.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Guys, it's revolutionizing payments infrastructure around the world. Do you not know?
And then another dude,
such a
which is
Forex thing to do, like trade
it
Ripple.
is though, right? And then, but then like an older friend of mine that was there was like, yeah, Ripple had the court case, and I was like, what the fuck? How do you know this shit? And then he was like, and he came up to me, he's like, yeah, I'm like, I've made a bit of money off housing, I'm like going to start investing now. He's like, yeah, I was thinking, like, what do you think about Polkadot? I was like, are you?
Oh dear.
It's like the ultra serious like investors that are like,
I was like, wow.
They like try to find the most like technically sound product. You don't want to do that in crypto.
But why like Ripple and Polkadot?
These dinosaur dude, like Cardano, Polkadot, all that shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
They were the first mind blowing.
They were the first meme coins. Cult.
Yeah, it's not great.
Cardano was like a meme coin cult.
Dude, I was chatting with Stables Shaman about this recently. I was like, what do you think like the biggest issue in crypto is? And he's just like, oh dude, like it's definitely the like essentially over promising and under delivering. Like especially like during the bull run of like, 2020, 2021, lots of shit, kicked off, got like hideous amounts of funding, and they promised to deliver things and they probably would have, or they weren't, but like they had the intentions there, and then they just got billions of dollars, and they're like, well, where's the drive to actually build anything? Like, why would we deliver on this shit? And I just feel like that is exactly the case for like a lot of chains.
How do we get all this capital that's tied up in coins like Polkadot?
So actually, great question, because a friend of mine that was at the party yesterday, he actually told me that he tuned into one of our spaces one time. And I was like,
that's cool.
Wow, that's cool. But anyway, what he told me was the problem that he has is he listens to us because he's been on Twitter for a bit and he knows who Gainsey is. He knows who all these people are.
So he actually like has an idea of CT.
Yeah, he has an idea of CT, right? And like
oh man, yeah.
Yeah. But what he said to me was like he has no idea what the fuck we're talking about. Because he doesn't know what a bonk bot is. He doesn't know what like a phantom wallet is or anything. He doesn't know how he starts as an Australian guy to like get money onto an exchange and out. And he was talking to me about like what we were doing, like on the podcast and that. He was like, you guys need to do like some sort of tutorials of like how the regular Joe like wants to get into crypto, knows a lot about crypto, but where does he start and what does he do? And I was
Hell like, yeah, all right, tutorial in losing money with the crypto journal. Come on, but you got $500. You'd like to make 10.
He would not stop telling me that last night. He's like, you just need to make some like real simple videos of like, you go into your bank account, you transfer this, you put it onto this, you then do this, you then do that. He's like, you just do a few of them. He's like, promise you, because he's like, I search it all the time on Twitter, I search it on YouTube, and I can never find anything. I was like, okay, all right.
Has he ever heard of the YouTuber Miles? Wait, what's his name? Fuck.
Miles.
He has some good tutorials.
Miles DeRug.
Oh fuck! How funny was that tweet the other day?
Oh, dude, Mert going after him. That was great.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, no, good.
Spot on.
I feel like it would be fun to do fun tutorials.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I feel like there's a bunch of like random.
How to gamble your life away on Sol.
There you go.
In 5 steps.
It would actually be funny to just load up a bonk bot and see how like quickly you could run it to like near zero. Just go on
Yeah,
Pump Fun and be like, all right, guys, so we got it on. We're on Pump Fun and it's gone.
it would actually be funny.
End of
Like if
video,
you
9
start
seconds
with
long.
like a couple $100 and then actually like prove how difficult it is to make money and just be like, all right, I'm gonna try here, but there is a 95% chance I'm gonna lose it all in about 2 hours.
Be amazing if like thank you Protégé's mum in chat. It'd be amazing if you just hit like an intergenerational winner randomly on stream.
Yeah, by accident. Oh wait, I was
You're
supposed
like,
to
oh
lose
yeah,
money.
cool. I'm gonna buy this stupid whatever,
Yeah.
Floki, Michelle Obama
Floki.
token.
Have you seen the chat for Floki?
What's Floki doing? I've never
Isn't
owned
Floki like
the
really
SHIB deriv.
didn't it hit like
thing?
its all-time high or something recently?
Yeah, it did.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Floki's like
Floki.
super high.
I see
my
the
God, it hit
bonk
an all-time
guy
high.
shilling it.
$1.5 billion
January.
market cap.
Yeah, I saw the bonk guy
Ah.
shilling it like a while ago.
Yeah, Blunt's always
I don't
shills it too.
understand this.
I reckon they got some good KOL deals.
Yeah.
I
Is
remember
it
seeing, like,
is it a
ads.
Cabal coin?
I'm
Well,
just
cool.
like
Easy,
I'm just
secretly
really
pumping it.
sad that, like, you know, Brotato Capital's been out here. We talk about like all sorts of like trenches stuff and everything, but we've never been reached out to have one single KOL deal. you know? Like, not that we would take the deal, but no one's offered us.
No.
No one's ever
it's just-
offered.
It's very disappointing. Very disappointing.
We've opened ourselves up here. It's,
now I'm gonna be called a fucking grifter. Great.
Now
Alright.
no, I'm more just like every single dude that
I mean, my
launches,
life
like,
can't get much worse. I've already shadow banned. Like, oh.
And you were called a FAG.
Yeah, and I was calling FAG before. Like, damn, I hit
man.
rock bottom here.
Protégé's mum's like, I'm a representative from you. Do you have an email I can contact?
I like that there's another account called Protégé's stepdad here too. Like,
Shit.
All right, guys, I just received the Mew T's and C's. It says we're not allowed to specifically talk about. There's only one coin you're not allowed to talk about. It's called Popcat.
All right,
Everything else is all good.
This is a Popcat safe zone right now.
what kind of deal flow are we talking here?
Wait, wasn't it like someone was like bringing up they got paid like 250K or something, and it just like started this like big rumor. Like, yeah, he's getting
it's
paid
so
200.
hard to tell on CT.
I know, like, I don't know if it's Mayo or like.
Oh, is this
I
good?
think Brotato Capital would love 250K right now to not talk about Popcat.
In this market, oh man, I'll have to secretly make a new account and be a Popcat bull, like TNA
It's
crypto.
actually-
Popcat to 600.
It's crazy how many coins in like the top 50. You're like, what is that?
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Casper,
The capital has to move
computer.
from there to meme coins.
I mean, there's a couple of things in here that make a lot of sense, but then you just keep going down and you're like, okay, Filecoin's still in here. God forbid
Filecoin.
Hedera is still there. Jesus Christ.
You're gonna get attacked
VeChain.
again, bro.
Ah, dude.
Yeah, don't do that. Dangerous.
Oh, I've seen something. I've been like, I just occasionally check in. Like, I lift that rock, and
You know the problem with fighting with
shit, okay.
autists is like
You never
they'll
win.
just but you never win, and then they'll also like research about you. Like they'll actually like figure out shit about you that like no one could figure out. And then I'm just like, I don't want to get involved with like autistic people because they'll just like
when
I'll somehow
when
like get my address.
dug up that photo of me from primary school and was like, look at this fucking
Shit like that,
loser.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Like this is why I fucking hate it, man. I'll like get
I
my
was like,
like,
this
bro.
is the journalist that wrote the hit piece. I was like, damn, bro, why you gotta do me like that? I'm trying to keep that off my timeline.
Bro, it's like when Paulie fucking got DJ and Harambe's like mum's phone number or some
Girlfriend's
shit.
grandma.
Yeah.
Or some shit. You're like,
Yeah, he's like, hey, DJ and Harambe, I have your girlfriend's grandma's number. I'm gonna call her. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like,
dude, he called
just
Laura
fuck off.
Shin some pretty horrible, and you're just like, the guy thrives on it, so it's just like,
Yeah.
only way forward is to just ignore. But
We probably shouldn't talk about him. He's probably gonna come after us next.
exactly.
All right, guys, I want to
Brotato
jump
Capital.
off.
Yeah,
it was a pleasure.
I think we'll end it
Enjoy.
here actually, because I might get off as well.
Yeah,
All right.
it's sleepy time actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
definitely
should.
sleepy time.
I've got an early morning tomorrow, so. Well, thank you
Same.
everyone for tuning into our Twitch stream today. We appreciate it. It obviously was a bit of a banger because
I'm still laughing about Protége's mom.
and Predator's
Stepdad.
stepdad. Yeah. But yeah, no, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel when we have that up on the YouTube. So click on the links as you do. It definitely helps us, and we appreciate when you do that. But yeah,
Thanks, guys.
thanks everyone,
XOXO.
and good night. Peace.